So yes, that was the Nothing Phone 2A, and I'm just gonna start with the pricing this time because I think that's the best part about this Nothing device. Where the 8/128GB starts from 23,999, the 8/256GB variant starts from 25,999, and the topmost 12/256GB starts from 27,999. And I think that these prices do justify what this phone offers. And also, if you manage to purchase this phone on 12th March from 12 PM, you can get the 8/128GB variant at a whopping 19,999 price tag. And yes, it is a crazy deal. So this phone will come with a 6.7-inch adaptive 120Hz flexible AMOLED display, which is basically a thinner AMOLED panel, which consumes lesser battery and gives you more screen real estate, means thinner and symmetrical bezels all around, which makes it look premium, and comes with a Gorilla Glass 5 display protection. Overall, it's a good looking display. It has 700 nits manual brightness, 1100 nits on outdoors, and up to 1300 nits in HDR content. And yes, it is an HDR certified display, but sadly again no HDR certification on Netflix. The overall build of the phone is plastic, but a good quality one, which won't give you the cheap feeling, but it does have aluminum buttons though. But to be honest, I at least wanted the side frames to be metal, but I guess it's alright. And yes, obviously it has the distinctive Nothing look with the transparent back and 3 glyph lights this time, which some might like, some might hate, and others just won't care as long as the device performs and feels good. And yes, another cost cutting is done in the wireless charging department. You don't get that, but again, for the price you can't really complain. It also has stereo speakers setup and IP54 splash rating. It is powered by the MediaTek 7200 Pro octa-core processor, which is very similar to the 7200 Ultra, but it's a custom made chip specially for this phone by Nothing and MediaTek, so day-to-day performance shouldn't be an issue. But when compared to the 7200 Ultra on the Redmi Note 13 Pro, somehow it gets beaten down in terms of raw CPU scores. But the CPU throttling test, which tells us more about the real story of how our phone performs and controls heat, the Nothing Phone 2A is better. So unless you are a serious gamer, the performance shouldn't really be a problem for you, especially with the smooth experience of Nothing OS, which is next to unmatched in this price range. But also it has a UFS 2.2 storage and LPDDR4X RAM speeds, so yeah, not the best, but works good enough for the price. It has a 50 megapixel Samsung GN9 sensor coupled with a 50 megapixel Samsung JN1 ultra wide sensor and a 32 megapixel Sony IMX615 sensor for the front camera. Both the main and the ultra wide can shoot up to 4K 60 FPS, and the front camera however is restricted to only 1080p 60 FPS. But I think the camera does need some good optimization, because as of now the performance especially from the rear cameras are a hit or a miss. But I think Nothing will quickly fix this when you see Nothing's past records. But yes, as of now it does the job, but won't blow you away with its results. You get 13 5G bands and other 4G bands of course, and it supports dual 5G connectivity and VoNR support. You also have Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth version 5.3 and NFC support. And yes, you can use 2 physical SIMs on this one, but no external storage support. This phone has the biggest battery in any Nothing phone till date, and that's 5000 mAh battery that supports up to 45 watts fast charging, but sadly no charger in the box. Why Nothing? But yes, it gives a good battery life, and it takes around 1 hour to 1 hour 5 minutes to fully charge from 0%, which is not bad either. Overall, you shouldn't really have any problems with the battery life. This phone comes out of the box with Android 14 and with Nothing OS 2.5, and will get 3 years of major Android updates and 4 years of security updates, which is again decent enough for the price. You get no bloatwares, no ads, just a clean software experience with some basic but important customizations only. This is a pros and cons chart to help you decide whether you should wait or purchase this device or look for some another. Now, is this the perfect phone under 25 to 30,000 rupees? Well, no, because no phone is perfect. If you want a gaming phone, sure, you can get the Poco X6 Pro or something else, but those devices will have its own sets of issues. It's just that will those flaws really bother you or not? But overall, I'm seeing this Nothing phone as a very balanced phone that you can basically recommend to anyone in this budget, especially if you want to have a good software experience and want a premium feeling phone without spending much. Let me know your opinions on this device. Until then, see you guys.